Good day, all. It is I, the Bearded Beerman, and the wind of change is upon us. That was dramatic. Well, we'll see. Bearded Beerman has been on YouTube for over a year now. Yay! And I have been having so much fun finding new brews, trying different beers, playing with home brewing, doing a few videos on those. It has been a wonderful year. Great things have come out of this year. But I feel a change is due. With much thoughts, prayers, talking with other people, and trying to figure out what my passion is for this channel. I can continue doing what I've been doing of trying wonderful beers and record them and putting them up for y'all. And I don't think that's going to go away, but I think I'm going to add to it. I have such a love of the beer, of the creation of it, the process, the imagination that went into it. It's like, who looks at something, looks at the grains and goes, I'll bet I can make something alcoholic with that. Yeah. It's all the experiment. It's all the fun. And you only do it if you have a passion for it. We know the big boys do it because they want to make some money. And money is nice. We all want to make more money. But in the craft beer world, it really has to be an action of love. So I am hoping to take this channel more towards the breweries. And as most of you know, I'm a California guy. I live in California. I live in the capital of California, in Sacramento. And in the Sacramento area, we have 72 breweries. I am making it my goal to go to each one of them and hopefully get to talk to somebody about their beers and hear their passion about why they wanted to share their beers with people, with the world. So that's where I think this is going. And so I figured I would have some fun. I'm going to start off with something not in Sacramento. Gotcha. Yeah. This weekend, or whenever you're watching it, on a weekend, I had the great opportunity to take a good friend of mine up to Sierra Nevada Brewing and do the tour and try some beer and see the facility and try some more beer. And I brought some beer home to try with y'all. And I figure I will try a little bit of the talking of this wonderful brewery. Sierra Nevada has been around since 1980. They're one of the early birds in the craft beer industry. The owner, Ken, he had a passion for beer. He started home brewing and he grew it. He started with whatever he could find to brew beer. He was using dairy equipment to make beer. Using dairy equipment and hoses from a car wash and a water heater from a car wash, hoses from this place, this from that place, and he pieced it together and made himself an incredible little system. And he grew it, and He is one of the top 3 craft beer companies in the nation, in the United States. So that is quite the achievement. They've done everything. Their original beer, the Green Label Pale Ale, is what he started with. And he started with a beer that 90% of people did not like when they first tried it, because it was hoppy. But to today's standards, it's not that hoppy. But it's all in the taste of the mind of the person. So, I picked up... Oh, what a good sound. I picked up a Crowler 32-ounce bottle of the Torpedo Extra IPA. It's a 7.2 ABV and a 65 IBUs. It is an incredible facility. And if you're more on the East Coast, there is the North Carolina facility. But yeah. One man worked hard to create something he loved. And from there, 30 years later, people are still enjoying it. And they're growing. And people are happy. They got their pale ales, they got their stouts, they got their pilsners, they got their IPAs. And that's all what it's about. He wanted to create something and share it with people, and he did it. And he has put many and many people to work. And from what people say, it is a great company to work for. So, yeah. Cheers to you, Ken. Thank you for creating something that has survived the times and hopefully will survive for many more times to come. It just smells hoppy. Look at that. Very clear. Great carbonation. And at time of filming, this has been in a Crowler for 8 hours. Cheers to y'all. No, it's funny. For some, I guess. When I first tried Torpedo years ago, it was such a punch in the face with flavors and hops and more hops. And you're just like, why would anybody drink this? But as my taste buds have matured and can appreciate hops more for what they are, that's great. It's got citrus. It's got pine. It's got a great mouthfeel. You can get that resin on the back. But it's smooth, man. It's smooth. So, yeah. There you go. So, yeah. That's where I think we're going with this channel. I think I'm going to try to do some more research on the breweries I go to. Get more details. Share it with you. Get some great videos. Right now, I have had 2 breweries who have kindly accepted my request to come in and do some filming. So, I will get those scheduled and in. And a few weeks ago, I put up a teaser video of my review of Jackrabbit Brewing. Due to some technical difficulties, we've been delayed on that, but hopefully we'll get that video up soon. I want to thank everybody who has helped this bearded team, family, crew, whatever you want to call it, to grow. We are not the same. I'm not the same person I was when I started this a year ago. All because of one friend's comment of, hey, you should share your comments with other people on YouTube. Now we've made a year. I've tried great beers. I've had incredible times in live chats with other YouTubers. I've learned a lot. I've made changes. I think the filming has got a touch better. The editing, well, that's all over the place. But yeah, hopefully the future and another year will bring even more changes and improvements. I will continue to still do my home brewing and hopefully get some more videos of those up for people who enjoy that part of it. But yeah, I think right now my main focus is going to be hitting as many of those breweries in the Sacramento area and sharing it with you guys. And hopefully sharing as much of their passions with you. I may not be the most eloquent speaker, but I love sharing other people's stories with you. And if they're willing to share it, I want to pass it on to you. And you can pass it on to whoever you want. Because that's what we do here in this community on YouTube, is share. So, thank you for watching. I appreciate all of you who have made it a point to take time out of your day to watch my videos. It means so much to me. Cameraman Nate, all of the guests. We've had some great ones. And I am hoping that we will still get some great videos of extra guests coming over and trying beers. Because sometimes you just want to have some fun and drink some good beer responsibly. Well, until it changes, remember, every beer is like a good book. You've got to crack it open to find out what's inside. Cheers to y'all.